On North Holly Street in Denver, the building now holds a furniture store. In 2012, it was a medical marijuana warehouse where, according to newly unsealed court documents, Lyndon McLeod worked. Back then, records showed two of his coworkers walked across the street to the police station after they got into an argument with McLeod. One man said McLeod intentionally bumped into him, then pulled the gun on him and said, quote, "You push me and I can put one in you." Then McLeod turned and pointed a gun at the other coworker. Documents show McLeod pled guilty to one felony count of menacing, and he was granted a deferred judgment.
And if the individual finishes a period of probation, be it 1 year or up to 4, the case is then dismissed if the probation is successfully completed.
That's what happened in this case. It was dismissed in 2014 and the record was sealed. 9 News legal expert Scott Robinson says this is pretty common for cases like this.
People who successfully complete deferred judgments usually do not reoffend.
Almost a decade later, McLeod shot and killed 5 people in Denver and Lakewood in December, before he was killed by a Lakewood police officer. A man in Germany warned Denver police about him nearly a year before, in January 2021. He tipped them off about the alt-right revenge novels McLeod wrote, where he named real people and said how he would kill them.
If the police had, in fact, identified that the individuals in the fictional book were real people who were here in Denver, that would have created a greater suspicion, but it still would not have created probable cause.
Robinson believes the facts in the 2012 case could have been available to police, but he says officers still wouldn't have had cause to arrest.
Would things have changed if they'd just gone and talked to him about the book? Hard to say, but they certainly didn't have grounds to charge him with a crime in 2021.
We did reach out to Denver police to find out what they knew about the 2012 case when they received that tip about McLeod's books. We have not heard back yet. DPD previously said that when they received the tips in 2021, there was no indication that he was living in Denver at the time. The documents were unsealed after 9 News, along with Colorado Public Radio and Denverite, filed a petition to make those records public. Kyle.
You know, Cal, I think in each of these cases, people wonder why, and we're getting a pretty good picture of why. This dude was filled with rage, and he intended to take it out on people that he felt had crossed him.
Yeah, and that's what people who have worked with him, Jeremy Costello, he was one man that was targeted that night, but he was not killed that night. And he tells me that people just did not like working with this guy, and he held grudges against people. And unfortunately, some of the people he named in that book were targeted and ultimately killed.
Kelly Rinke, thank you.